Alright, I'm gonna make some wings, some lemon pepper wings. So what I like to do is I like to put some gloves on because I am gonna be dealing with chicken. And this is optional. You don't have to, but I choose to. Alright, so obviously we got some chicken wings here. So what I like to do is I like to split the wings, which is where I got the cutting board and the chopper over here. Okay, then I use styrofoam, an extra plate, because when I start cutting the wings in half, I like to separate and you'll see right now what I'm talking about. All right. The other thing that I got going on right now on the stove is I have a stick of butter that's on very low temperature, and I'm gonna let that melt, and then I'll squeeze in a half a lemon with that melted butter. Once it's all melted, throw in that half a lemon. So what I'm going to use that for is once I'm done frying the wings here, I'm going to dip them into the butter, that butter and lemon mixture. I'll put it in there, and then I'll set it off to the side, and then I'll sprinkle some lemon pepper seasoning, and your wings are pretty much ready to eat at that point. Very simple, nothing to it. It's a simple process. All right, so let's do it. Let's start it. So what I got here is a 1.9 pounds of chicken wings, $4.32. That's not bad. This is probably going to make each chicken wing in here, I'm going to split them, so you're going to have two pieces. For $4.32, that's not bad. The stick of butter, 5 sticks of butter cost 99 cents. The lemon pepper seasoning, that's like $2 or $3. It just depends on which brand you decide to get. And then a lemon, it's a few cents. So everything together, it's not that expensive. I can tell you it's a lot cheaper than going and getting the wings at a restaurant of your choosing. Now you're also gonna need some oil, so don't forget about the oil. I like to get the half a gallon or gallon of vegetable oil, which by the way I have it outside. I like to put my fryer outside, so when I fry the wings, my house doesn't smell like oil, fried oil. All right, so let's get going here. Now these have already been thawed out. So as you can see here, this right here is where I like to split it down the middle here, and then these I cut these off, which are the tips. And everybody's got their different method. I like to kind of take it a little easy and then just kind of crunch down. Okay, so you got the drum here, and then you got this part, the wing. And again, I get rid of this, so we'll go ahead and cut that one off as well. And you'll repeat the process with all the other wings that you got over here. So there you have it. That's what it's gonna look like. When you fry these, you want to get all your drums and you want to fry those together. You don't want to mix these up and throw them in the fryer. So if you're gonna fry, let's say 5 pieces, make sure they're all drums, or make sure they're all the wings. So we'll go on to the next one over here. And you can fast forward all this. I'm just going to throw it right there. Some people actually like to get both these and just snap them, but I just like to cut it down the middle just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this part as well. So remember, put all your legs on one side and your wings or your drums on the other. I'm sorry, I guess the thighs. Some people like to do this. It's all preference. There's no right way, wrong way. There's only your way. And you'll find where they meet the bones, so you probably really don't have to butcher the crap out of it. Like right there, I mean, I cut through it like nothing. This was actually missing the tip. It's weird. I want my money back. Well, that one cut through the bone. So what I'll start doing is I'll start putting the tips over here. And just so I don't start getting confused, I'll start transferring all these over here. So I'm only gonna leave the drums over here, little drumsticks. Now, the other thing that I like to do is I like to kind of bring these down to I don't want to say room temperature, but I do take them out of the refrigerator maybe in about 30 minutes before I actually start cutting them like I'm doing now, just to kind of give them some time to adapt to the temperature. Obviously, you don't want these frozen. That's a big no-no. Do not throw these in the fryer frozen. So these, like I said, I took them out of the refrigerator about 30 minutes ago, and now I'm chopping them. That's a tough little sucker. And so I don't want them super cold, because when I throw them in the fryer, from what I've heard, it kind of cools down your oil, and then these don't get cooked as well, or like they should. Alright, so that's it. That's pretty much it. That's a simple process. We've already divided the two pieces of the wing, and all I'm doing is waiting for the oil to be ready so I can go drop these in. The butter is on the stove, it's melting, and it shouldn't take us too long. Let's go check on the oil over here. Alright, so we got the oil going out here. This is my Presto deep fryer. Right now I have it at 400 degrees. The light's off. It's indicating to me that it is it's good to go. So let's go get some chicken. Let's toss it in here, and they say do it for about 14 minutes, but I did it 14 minutes the last time, and they came out a little dry. So I'm gonna go for about 11 minutes, and let's see how that works out. let's go ahead and start with these first. First thing, well, no, the other thing I'm gonna need is this basket. Alright, so that's how it goes. We're gonna put the chicken there. We'll drop it for about 11 minutes. And we'll go ahead and throw all these in there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you got 8 over here. So you got 8 here and 8 right there. So we'll go ahead and fit all these in the basket. They should all fit. Nice, kind of just spread them out a little bit, and let's just go ahead and drop it in there. Cover it. Let's go throw this away. I was trying to keep everything clean as much as possible. And you know what, let's check the time over here. See, I got 1:54, and let's give it about 11 minutes. And then once we take those out, we can throw these in. So, alright. Let's go check on the butter. How's the butter coming along? Oh, look at that. That's 1 stick of butter right there. And then we're gonna put in just half a lemon, and then we'll coat it with the lemon pepper. Go wash my damn hands. Even though I had gloves on, I still like to wash my hands after I'm done. All right, so we tossed in the chicken. So one thing you want to do is, and try not to wait too long, is we'll go in there and kind of mix the, kind of move the chicken around. Take another paper plate, and then I'm going to use this right here, kind of move the chicken around. So the chicken's already kind of sticking down to the bottom of the metal pan there, and that's what we don't want. So let me bring this over here. Just kind of move them around, you know, just make sure they don't stick down to the metal part. And right there, it seems like all 8 pieces are free to move around. Put the lid back on. All right, what else we got? What else do we got? All right, double check that. I don't want my butter to burn. Again, I'm gonna dip the wings in here. As a matter of fact, let me get some tongs. You can use these right here. So we'll use these because they got the rubber at the end of it, and you don't want to scratch your pan. me bring out a baking sheet if I have one. Just bear with me. We're doing everything in real time. It's live. Well, not live, but you know, there's no, look, you even get to see the trash can, what's inside of it. So we're not, you know, taking commercial breaks and getting everything all set up and looking all fancy. I mean, we're gonna run it like it's the real deal. Got no editing. We got no time to edit. All right. So I'm just putting this here just so the butter doesn't stain this as much. I mean, I want to try and clean. I want to try and make things a little bit easier when it comes time to cleaning. Alright, so got this going. So when the wings are done out there, I'll come place them over here. Then we'll dump them in there. Put them back on here, and then sprinkle with some lemon pepper seasoning. So should be good to go. All right, perfect. I'm just making sure everything's still good to go. For over here, let me see. I'm gonna bring something to kind of stir that around. Yeah, so this is not too, just stir it like that. This is not too too hard to make at all. It really isn't. Especially if you enjoy lemon pepper wings. This is the simplest recipe that I can show you